Hey YouTube, long time no talk. So, how you been? That's great. I have been well. I've done well. I'm being a good person. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Okay, so I have a little update. It's probably long overdue. As you can see, this isn't any LP of mine that I've been working on. This is Planetside 2, for those of you that don't even know this game. It is a massively multiplayer online experience, and it's very fun because the maps are just they're so huge. It's ridiculous how big they get. They would be larger than anything you would see in Battlefield 4 or anything. These maps, they keep going and going and they never end. And you basically, before I get into this, my whole update on what's going on, you can join a squad, which makes the game a lot more enjoyable. And the community is probably the best community I've seen in any game so far, because they all take the game seriously, but not to the extent of like they start raging and everything. Like, they know, from who I've talked to and who I've played with, they know what to do. And if you don't know what to do, I recommend joining a squad, and they'll like teach you the ropes and they'll show you where to go and what to capture and whatnot. It's actually a lot of fun. It's free to play. Oops, sorry, I just banged something in my desk there, so if that made a loud noise, I apologize. But yeah, the game is free to play, so if you haven't picked it up and you want to play something that's a lot of fun like this, I definitely recommend it. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how are you playing this game? Because any game that you've played before is an emulator or some crappy flash game. Well, that was because my computer was literally 8 years old, and it was a piece of crap. Okay, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It was a pile. It was so bad. It couldn't handle anything. It could barely handle web browsing. So I decided, once I got my job, because I got my license, so then therefore I could drive to my job. So after I got my license, I got a job, and I saved up enough money to buy a budget PC. I actually bought all the parts myself, and I built it myself in about 2.5 hours, I believe, for my first time building it. So, not bad for a first-time builder, but I did a lot of research on YouTube and Googled a lot of things. If you're like a PC geek like I kind of am now, check the description for the exact parts that I used. I mean, it's nothing groundbreaking. It was a budget PC. It cost all about $1,000 total. I'm using for those of you wondering, in case you even know what I'm talking about, I'm using the EVGA GTX 760 for my graphics card. So that runs you about $250. Like I said, it's nothing groundbreaking, but it does very well for its price. Like, I can run Planetside 2 on, I think I'm going on high settings, but I think I could even bump it up more if I really wanted to, but I don't want to risk the performance because lag in a game like this isn't really something you want. But besides that, I've run every other game that I have full, very high max settings. I don't even know what you call it, but it's been a very enjoyable experience, to say the least, considering that I couldn't even play any of these games on my last PC. So, I mean, this has definitely been a huge step up from my last PC. So, that begs the question, where is this channel going on from this point forward? And quite honestly, I'm not sure, because I have tried to move my my ROMs, or not my ROMs, what am I saying? My, well, yeah, my ROMs, my, like, Minish Cap and all that jazz that I've been LPing, and, like, their save files over to my new PC. I've tried opening them, and it's just not working. I haven't spent that much time on it, but from what I've tried, it doesn't look like it's gonna just be a download and plug in and play kind of thing. Like, I'm gonna have to finagle with something. I don't even know. And even if I, like, do try doing it, like, figuring out what I'm doing, I'm not quite sure that means that I'm gonna be able to play it, like, from my exact save that I've had on Minish Cap or whatever I'm playing. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do about those LPs, to be honest. At the moment, they're just postponed because I'm not gonna keep recording on that old PC because that was a hunk of junk, and I'm just not gonna I'm not gonna do it. Sorry, I'm just not, because that thing could barely even record the games I was playing, and it was very unenjoyable. So if I do figure out how to start playing it on my new PC, I will gladly continue the LPs that I'm working on. No questions. I will definitely do it. But from what I've tried right now, it's not looking good, but I can definitely do some more research to figure out what the heck's going on. And I mean, like, maybe you guys even know what to do. It might be my first, like, I don't know, solution to the problem is that it might be because I installed a new, like, the newest version of, Virtual Boy, the emulator. Excuse me. So, and I'm trying to, like, start from a ROM that was made on an older version of Virtual Boy. So I wonder if that's the cause, and if that is, I'll try installing, like, the same version I had on my old PC and see what that has to do. And if that's not the case, then I'm not quite sure. I'll have to do, like, some Googling on that. Maybe you guys know what the problem is. If you do, leave a comment. Help me out, maybe. Get my LPs back on their feet. But, yeah, I mean, I can record other games now, like Planetside 2, like this, and this isn't the best quality because I just used the in-game recorder that Planetside 2 provides. It's also got an in-game, like, streamer to stream directly to Twitch, and one that you can upload videos directly to YouTube, but I couldn't get that connected to my account for some reason. But I just used the in-game the recorder. As you can see in the top right corner, it's got the page up for stop recording, and you hit the page up to start it too. So, yeah, the quality isn't the best, but that's just because it's the in-game recorder. I mean, I could get something else to record it in better quality, like Fraps or something, but I haven't got Fraps on this thing yet. But, so, basically, I probably will start making new LPs, but they probably... I haven't decided if there's gonna keep being emulator games, or if I'm gonna move on to, like, all kinds of different stuff now that I can do with my new PC. I haven't decided yet. I really haven't. And I don't know. I mean, I'm sure all of you guys still want me to do emulator games because that's what you came to my channel for. That's what you know. But, I mean, I think I want to move this channel not necessarily in a different direction, but I just want to, like, migrate it outwards, basically. I want to make it more accessible to any kind of game, like Planetside 2 or Team Fortress 2 or, I don't know, any kind of Steam game. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't really thought that much about it, but I basically want to move this channel, I want to move it to a broader audience, basically. I don't want it to just be about emulators. I don't want it to be just about Game Boy games. Although I'm not dissing Game Boy games in the slightest. Don't think I've forgotten about the classics. Those games I grew up on. I will never forget the time that I've spent with them. They will always be these great games held in my brain. But for now, I'm looking at different games like this, and that doesn't mean that I've stopped playing emulators. That just means I might have taken a hiatus, and maybe this channel will be uploading different videos for a little while. But leave a comment on what you think you want me to upload. If you want me to upload emulators still, if you want me to upload newer games like this, I could definitely do either one. I can do both if you really want me to. But like I said, I haven't decided yet, and I still got to figure out the kinks with like with the old save files from my old Minish Cap game and my other LPs. But yeah, basically on Planetside 2, I'm just, if you couldn't tell, if you're too busy listening to me and not actually watching the video, I am just dicking around. I'm doing nothing important. You can spawn vehicles, whether they're flying vehicles like scythes and liberators, or ground vehicles like the Flash, which is an ATV. It's fun just to mess around on, get from point A to point B faster, or the Harasser, which is like a Jeep basically, and it's got a huge gun on the top. It's pretty fast too. It's got a turbo on it, and there's tons of upgrades to get throughout the game, and you get experience. Like, you get these, they're called certification points, and you just get those from basically playing the game, and you spend those certification points on anything from class upgrades, because there's specific classes in the game, to vehicle upgrades, to gun upgrades, or like to gun like attachments and whatnot. I mean, the list goes on, and I'm going to spend a lot of time on this game. I already have spent a lot of time on this game, and I've had a lot of fun with it so far. I mean, and like I said, it's a free-to-play game, so you can't like turn it down. You gotta at least try it. That's what I was thinking. I mean, it looks overwhelming, and it kind of is at first, trying to figure out what everything is and what you have to do in the game, and figuring out where to go. And that was definitely kind of hard, but for me at least. But as soon as I joined a squad, the whole squad was using voice chat, and they told me where to go and told me what to do, and it made it so much easier and a lot better, like a lot more enjoyable for sure. So if you do pick up the game, I recommend joining a squad like first thing, and they'll help you out. So yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much all I had to say. I mean, Minish Cap, if you see it on my channel some more, it means I probably figured out what to do. But for now, I don't know what I'm going to do about those save states, and I mean, I'm going to do some research after this, but we'll see where this goes, because I'm not quite sure if you can fix this or not. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm glad I got a new PC. It's the best money I've ever spent in my life so far. And I mean, yeah, it's just been an overall great experience with this thing. So leave a comment on what you think you want me to do on my channel from now on. I'll take a look at it. Thanks for all your support, guys, and I'll see you on the next episode of whatever I play. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks, you guys. See you later.